Grammar 2 people, we're back again and we're with week 29, which is hard to believe. And this is going to be kind of a short lesson because usually we do stuff in class that we can't really do online. So we'll just do the part that we can do online today. And we're just going to talk about abbreviations. And you all know probably what abbreviations are. Of course, you use them all the time. All they are shortened ways to write a word. So rather than writing out Dr. Jones, D-O-C-T-O-R, you would write out D-R period, Dr. Jones. All right, it's just a shortened way to do it, and you are going to make a page about abbreviations. But before we do, I would like to make sure that you understand a couple of things about abbreviations. All right, one is that if the word that you are abbreviating is capitalized, excuse me, is capitalized, then the abbreviation is also capitalized. And so if you're saying Dr. Jones, well, that is a proper noun, and the D for doctor is capitalized, and so the abbreviation would be capitalized also. There are some words that are not necessarily capitalized, like the word inch. That's not a proper noun, so you don't need to capitalize that. All right. The other thing about abbreviations is they need to have periods after them all the time. Always periods. So after DR, you put a period. After, when you're saying Mrs. Childress, you say MRS period, and so on. The abbreviations have periods after them. The only exception to that is the metric abbreviations. So centimeter would be CM, no abbreviation. Meter would just be an M, no abbreviation. No idea why. I'm sure there's a reason. I just haven't looked into it. Maybe you would want to do that. Find out why there's no periods on the metric system abbreviations. But you are going to go ahead and get out your paper and cut it down to your composition size paper, and you're going to be doing 2 pages this time. You have a page that looks like this, and you will see it has words on it on one side, has abbreviations on the other side, and this is what I would like you to do before you even look at the finished copy to see how to set it up. I want to make sure that you know what all the abbreviations are. So what I would like you to do is cut these all out, and match them up first, and then have somebody check them to make sure that they're matched up correctly. And then if they are, then you can go ahead and start making your pages. But see, you'll notice that highway up here, highway is usually the name of, when you're naming a street. Highway 1, that would be capitalized, and so that's why this is capitalized. Okay, and of course the days of the week are always capitalized. Junior is usually part of somebody's name, so that's capitalized. Now the one really strange abbreviation on here is this one right here, LB period. All right, that stands for pound, and it's kind of strange how that one, we just decided to use the Latin word instead of the English word to make the abbreviation for that, but that is the abbreviation for pound. All right, so really take note of the capitals and the lowercase so that you can do that right. And when you're all done matching that up, then you can start setting up your page, and you'll be putting them like this. And all it is it's in groups. So I'll do this one first. So here we have titles of people here. So find all your titles of people. Here are your days and months. Find all your days and months. There should be 3 for each one. Then we have one for measurement and one for addresses. And then, of course, you have your 2 headings at the top of each of the pages. All right, so that's pretty much how it should be set up. Okay, make it organized so it'll be helpful helpful for you if you ever look back at it. All right, so that is all we're doing today for your grammar. And we're going to just go to spelling. Spelling is not, doesn't take a lot of time either. Before we do the spelling, today you will be doing some writing. You're going to do another expository paragraph. We're not doing the descriptive and the narrative and all that. We didn't really talk a whole lot about that. But we have talked quite a bit about the expository paragraph. So you're going to do this, and this time it's a 3-point expository paragraph. So you're going to tell me 3 things that happened that were good during the school year. Okay? Pretty sure you could probably find 3 things. All right? And then you're going to start writing it. Do your whole outline first, and then write the final copy on your paper. Some of you use regular notebook paper, and that's fine. But I still would like you to put your heading up here, your name, your date, and then over here, this is what it is. All right? Skip a line. First line is indented. All the other lines are out here on the edge. All right? In fact, I've got on this page, I have the dots there for you. This is the title, all caps. Then your first line is indented, and then all your other lines are down here. Okay? So if you use a regular piece of notebook paper, still use the same format, please. All right? Okay, so that's all we're doing on that. Let's go ahead and go to your spelling. Your spelling words are pretty straightforward this time too. They just have suffixes, which are endings, and we've talked quite a bit about suffixes and root words, and then the endings or suffixes that you can put on the end that will change the meaning of the word. So if you say if you say hope, that's the root word. But then you say full, then hopeful, then that means you're full of hope. All right. Or if you put the suffix less after it, it's hopeless. Well, that's exact opposite of hopeful, isn't it? And it's just because you added the suffix on the back of it. So let's go ahead and read through these words. I will read them. You can read them with me or right after me, and then we'll talk about them in just a minute. Hopeless, careless, homeless, tireless, hopeful, fearful, cheerful, careful, graceful, happily, friendly, angrily, swiftly, suddenly, darkness, goodness, sadness, kindness, irresistibly, and disillusion. Okay, those are your 2 bonus words. Your words all this week obviously have suffixes on them, like I said. The suffix less, less, ful, full, and ness, ness. And then you have some words that end in ly. They just are calling that an ending rather than a suffix. So go ahead and take your highlighter, please, and mark the suffixes and the ly ending that you see in your list words. And then you can get started on your packet, and that is pretty much it for the week. So that was short and sweet again. And I hope you have a great week, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.